adventurers, I'm Dana and welcome to the Do It Like Dana series. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make my famous vegan kale salad. It's packed with protein, nutrients, and flavor. The salad itself contains 8 ingredients, while the dressing contains 5 ingredients. And in total, the salad should take about 20 to 30 minutes for you to make. With that being said, let's dive in. There are 3 superstar ingredients that I just want to highlight real fast. Kale is one of my favorite leafy greens, and its rough texture really helps to clean your body from toxins. Another ingredient that I want to highlight is cashews. And cashews is actually, fun fact, serves as a natural antidepressant. Quinoa. This is a great gluten-free alternative for people who really like rice and want to get extra carb and protein in their dishes. First step in making the kale salad is prepping the kale. Scratch that. The first actual step is soaking the cashews in warm water or cold water if you're doing it overnight. I've already cut and washed it and dried it as well. I think we're working with about 8 cups of kale if you're not squishing it, and this is about 1 extremely large bunch. If you want to get like the best produce possible for yourself, check out the farmer's market. It's such a good experience there, and the produce is really good. It's really affordable. You're supporting local, and it lasts longer. So what you want to do with the kale is you want to make it a little bit easier to digest and also a little bit easier to chew. And to do that, you're going to add some extra virgin olive oil, a huge fan of graza, and you're going to add some Himalayan sea salt. And this is going to help add some flavor to the raw kale. And you're going to want to wash your hands before you do this because you're about to dive in. Just work the olive oil and salt into the kale. Something that I've done in the past is I've aggressively squished the kale. That's just not something you want to do. Just kind of want to gently massage it. If I were to choose a leafy green to be with me for the rest of my life, it'd probably be kale. So now you can see it was really big and voluptuous. Now it's kind of more like easier to eat size. So that looks good. I like how that looks. If you're gonna have all of this for yourself as in one meal, I would say 4 servings, but as a side, it really works well for about 8 to 10 people with this. And then the next step would be to add quinoa. When you cook the quinoa, you're going to put half a cup and then double that amount of water. Or if you want 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water. I already have my quinoa made right here, so I'm going to use that. Whenever you're making a salad, you're gonna want a good pair of tongs because you gotta toss it. I'm using about half a cup of quinoa in this. I feel like I have more energy as someone who eats plant-based and I have quinoa. I don't feel like, because it's higher in fiber and protein, it takes longer for my body to digest. So I don't have that after lunch slump. Hey, that looks pretty nicely mixed. The next awesome ingredient to add into this dish is hemp seed. It's adding this nutty flavor and also is another great source of protein. Then after that, I cut about 2 apples. And I really like adding apples to salads because it's a little bit unexpected. And it's gonna be a nice sweet addition, something a little bit crunchy as well, and add a little bit of moisture to the salad. You're gonna wanna add about 2 avocados. If you're someone like me who loves avocados, I'm gonna probably honestly add 3. I cut them into cube sizes. Avocados and quinoa should be in every salad. If it doesn't have a quinoa or avocado in the salad, I probably won't like it. The last ingredient that you're gonna wanna add is some chickpeas. And these are chickpea snacks. I really like this because it adds a nice crunch once again, this little bit chip-like flavor that is oh, I'm having a salad, but also it's not super healthy where I feel like I'm eating literally a tree. Also will save more time. You can just pour this in. Alternatively, you could bake chickpeas. Baking the chickpeas is going to take a while, and it's also really hard to get this right amount of crispiness. Dressing time. Add the soaked cashews to a food processor. Next, some coconut oil. This will help to keep you more full. And I like the little extra flavor that it actually gives. Then you're going to add a fair amount of nutritional yeast, whatever you feel like adding. This is a, kind of add what you feel like adding recipe. Next, you're gonna add a generous amount of lemon. I'm using the already squeezed lemon from Costco. I'm somebody who likes to save time, so that's the reason why I'm doing it. but you're totally welcome to use fresh lemon. Then you're gonna wanna add the apple cider vinegar. And this is just to give it a little bit of a, more like, I think vinegar is a very common element in salad dressing, so that's gonna give it a familiar flavor. Pink Himalayan salt. And then, of course, finish it off with some cracked pepper. Now you're gonna blend it in a food processor. And ta-da! That's your cashew cream. Add it on salads, pasta, or anything else that you desire. When you're ready to serve, add the chickpea snacks, the cashew cream, and toss everything together. Let me know in the comments if you did it like Dana, and see you next time!